Hey, and welcome to Faithful Leaders again. I'm here with Thomas. Thomas, how you doing today?
Oh, great. It's a beautiful day.
It is. It's gorgeous. Well, there's a lot going on in the news right now. If,
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
viewing this, in
Oh, yeah.
2022, into February 1st of March, um, Russia and Ukraine are going crazy. The world is going
Nuts.
crazy.
It's nuts.
Huge implications. So, what does that have to do with our talk today?
Well, it's so easy to be uneasy about the Ukraine or peeved at Putin and things that are going on in the world. Stuff happens all the time.
Mm,
And it's really easy to get disrupted with that and consumed with the things that are out there that aren't things that we can act on or be faithful on. It just can cause us lots of worry. And
mm.
it's true for our teams as well. They get distracted by it and we can just get dragged down and lose momentum over it. It's real easy to do.
Absolutely. I know even with my own clients, we one of the major things we deal with is staying on task, staying focused, making the main thing is what they say, right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean then? What are we doing about it?
Well, as a faithful leader, first of all, we want to have peace in our circumstances. Jesus says in John 16:33, I've said these things to you that you may have peace. In the world, you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world. It's those kind of promises that give us the confidence to act and to be faithful in every sphere of life. And so I talk to leaders about that. I talk to our teams about that. Now, first of all, personally, to read the truth every day and to ground myself in that, not social media, not the news. All those things can clue us into how we can act. That's not our grounding. The promises of the Bible for me help to push out the noise of the news and the uncertainty of the day so I can stand upon the truth of God's word. And that allows me to have peace that Jesus promises.
That's good. We gotta have that right grounding, for
Yes.
sure. So if I'm doing that and I'm trying to help my leaders do that, then practically, what does that look like in our day?
Well, first of all, it's grounding ourselves personally, but then
Mhm.
moving to the other spheres in the world, whether it's our family or our workplaces, carrying that peace with us so we can lead others well. If we're anxious as a leader, we're not able to lead others well. We're not able to focus on what we can be faithful on because we're focused on the circumstances out there. And we tend to get really reactive and we don't take responsibility as we know we ought. So, a non anxious leader is a leader who can love, first of all, in family and work. And then in a workplace, we know that when we have those that have bad behavior, like a Putin, that
Yeah.
we don't have Putin's dictators running around our workplaces often, but we do have bad behavior. Every person has it. So as a leader, we don't allow those things to happen. We don't ignore it because it won't go away. We know that people are going to have bad behavior and we have to address it. We don't try to pacify it or placate it or give into it because we know that then that spreads through our culture. People continue to pick those things up. And in the same way, so we want to focus our staff on that, ourselves on that. And even as we have opportunity in the world, depending on our circumstances, whether we speak out against injustice and aggression and war, like is happening in the Ukraine, and terrible, bad, wicked leaders like Putin, we want to do good. We want to do good where we are with courage in what God has put us in our personal lives, and faithful to be faithful, and with family in the world and our workplaces and in our churches.
Great, Thomas. That's great. That's so good. It always starts with a principle of doing good and being faithful and getting rid of the anxiety and leading with peace, and then that leaks down into your team and into your clients, which is even better, right? So, thanks so much for sharing all that. If you have more questions personally about how you can do this in your business, if you need some guidance, Thomas has a coaching group he's working through. He has some resources on his website, and then of course you can subscribe to this YouTube channel down below. Those are all links available to you. So Thomas, thanks again for sharing that with us today.
My pleasure, Jake. I just want to encourage leaders to have peace. It's a way to be faithful in every sphere. So be faithful.